Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And there you see me doing a princess wave. Today I'll be doing a full face, and I'm going to start out with the MAC Fix Plus to moisturize my face. Then I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Primer just to minimize pores. And right here I absolutely show you how to use too much, because a little bit goes a long way. So then after you get all that rubbed in, your face primed, I'm going to go in with the Hourglass Stick Foundation. This has probably been one of my go-to foundations all year long, and you'll see I have to mix two colors because I'm not as tan right now as I usually am, so I have to go in with two colors to get the perfect shade. And then after that, I'm going to go in with the handy dandy beauty blender. If you don't have a beauty blender, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Every lady needs a beauty blender. And then anyways, I'm just going to take and pat that gently into the skin, blend it out seamlessly, make sure everything matches. You don't want your face one color and your neck another color. So make sure, please make sure that you bring the foundation down on your neck. Nothing makes me cringe more than seeing somebody with foundation not blended on their neck. It's supposed to be one color, a seamless blend. Next, I'm going to go in with the Tarte Shape Tape. This is absolutely my #1 concealer all year. You can get this at Ulta Beauty for approximately $27, I believe it is. Very full coverage, very creamy and thick, and I just apply it underneath the eyes just to help brighten any darkness that I may have because I get no sleep. And then I absolutely, I'm actually going to go in with a beauty blender and blend it out as well. And then I'm going to go in with another shade that's lighter than that. I believe I'm getting ready to use the Maybelline Age foundation because it's about a shade or two lighter. Again, because I'm not as tan as I usually am, so I had to go in and fix that to make it look how it's supposed to look. Next, I'm going to go in with a Wet n Wild contour palette. This is an amazing palette. You can get it from any drugstore, Walmart, CVS, or Walgreens. And I just take my beauty blender and I dab it in the yellow shade, and then I put it underneath the eyes to set underneath the eyes because I don't want them to crease. Anytime you use a liquid or a cream, you want to set it with powder so it doesn't crease on you throughout the day, and it just lasts a little bit longer. Next, you see me just taking a big fluffy Real Techniques brush that I got from the drugstore, probably Walmart, and I'm just taking the darker color in that contour palette, and I'm going to just set the skin now. Just a little bit of the darker color and just patting it all into the skin just to set my face. Next, I'm going to do my eyebrows, sculpt, and fill in. I sped this part up because I had previously posted a in-depth eyebrow tutorial on my channel. If you would like to refer to that, I go into more detail on how to shape and sculpt the eyebrows. It's pretty simple, minimal products needed, and I think that eyebrows absolutely make a look. It makes it look cleaner. It makes your face look more, I think, just more better, if more better is a word. So yeah, I absolutely love doing eyebrows, and that's what you see me doing here. Then I'm going to take some concealer and go in underneath with the flat brush, not a fat brush, guys, with a flat brush, and clean it up. Any lines that I went astray with, or anything that I messed up with, the concealer kind of acts as an eraser. So that's a good thing because I have to do a lot of erasing usually. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing there. Cleaning up all the little mistakes. Patting it in with my finger. Next, I'm going to take the same Wet n Wild contour palette, going in with the yellow shade once again to set the cream on my eyeshadow or on my eyelid to help prime and get ready for the eyes. Next, I'm taking the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish powder in Deepest Bronze, and I'm just putting that a little bit on the cheeks, a little bit on the forehead, well, a little bit all over my face, just to give me that sun-kissed effect. You see me going in with the Kat Von D Shade Light palette. I'm going to take the darkest color in that shade, and I'm going to begin to cut and sculpt out the cheekbones. Love to contour. Very simple. You go into the hollows of the cheeks. The key to contouring is anything that you want to hide or look or give definition to, you use a darker color, and of course anything to highlight with, you use a brighter color. And after that, I'm going in with the same Wet n Wild palette, using the banana shade there again, and I'm just going to clean up that line. If it looks muddy or messy, you can always go in with a translucent powder or any powder of your liking to fix and clean and sculpt it up. And then of course you want to dust all that off with a brush before you walk out of the house looking cray. Next, I'm getting ready to contour my nose. I'm going in with the same Kat Von D Shade Light palette and taking the darker color and the middle color and just lightly making two lines down the side of my nose. That's going to give your nose definition. However, you want to be really easy and precise with this technique, because if you add too much, like I did right here, it looks really muddy, it looks crazy, and then you have to go in with a lighter shade and blend it out. I have to do this a lot, and also the right undertone is very important as well. Next, I'm going to go in with the Tartlette in Bloom palette. I'm just going to throw that on my eyes with a fluffy blending brush. I believe I'm using the Morphe M441. I'm going to go in here with these kind of neutral flesh tones. Just going to pop that right in the crease just to give my eyes some definition. Maybe make it look like I'm a little bit awake instead of looking like I'm walking around like the Walking Dead. So yeah, I'm gonna keep on doing that. Blend. Jaclyn Hill says blend till your fingers bleed. She was one of the first YouTubers that I watched. Absolutely love her channel. I'm going in with a little bit of darker color on the outer portion of the eye, just to give some depth and dimension. Blend. Next, I'm going to go in with just a shimmery shade in that palette. This palette is actually awesome. It smells like chocolate. Of course, I would notice that it smells like food, but it does smell like chocolate. Very interesting. I'm just going to take some of that shimmery shade and just pop it right in the center of the lid. I'm using my finger too, because I believe it works better sometimes using my finger than using a flat brush, but whatever you like, I love it. Next, I'm going to go in with MAC Modern Mandarin. This is my favorite blush of all times, probably, more than likely. Yeah, probably my favorite. I'm not too big into red, rosy colors. I like more of a peachy, bronze colored blushes, and this is just that, MAC Modern Mandarin, and I believe it retails for about $30, $28-$30, but it's a little pricey, but I have had this for over a year, so it lasts a long time. Next, I'm going to go in with the Kiss lashes from Walmart. This is in the style number 11. I'm going to take some House of Lash Glue that I got from Sephora and apply those lashes. First of all, I'm going to put a thin coat of mascara on my eyelashes. I'm using the Benefit Their Real lashes, or Their Real mascara, and that's what you see me doing here. Then I'm going to take some of that glue, a thin little layer, put it on the lash. Remember, let it dry 60 seconds, 30 to 60 seconds before you pop it on the lid, because if you do not allow it to dry, remember, it's going to slide all over the lid. Then you're going to get aggravated, and then you're going to get up and walk away with no lashes on. You have to let it dry. Then I'm just going to take and pop it right in the center of my lash line, like you see, and that's what you see me doing here. Of course, the glue will dry clear. So once you pop it on the center, then you just make sure the end is intact and the inner corner is intact. Because if they lift at all, that's where they're going to end up lifting at, is the inner corner and the outer corner. So I tend to put a little bit more glue on the inner corner lash and the outer corner. Then after that, you're going to do the same thing to the other eye, of course, because you don't want to walk around with one eyelash on and the other one not on. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take the lashes, apply some House of Lash Glue, and pop it right in the center of my lid after it dries for 30 to 60 seconds. I cannot stress that enough because a lot of people say, oh, I like to wear lashes, but I don't know how to put them on. And like I said in my lash tutorial, there's just one key and you have to let it get tacky. I promise you it will change your life. Let the glue get tacky. And then after you pop that on, you'll be ready to go. You see me here making sure that it is on and secure. I'd hate to walk outside and a big gust of wind come and blow my lash off, so you want to make sure your lashes are on securely. Check it out. Next, I'm going in with the Anastasia Glow Kit. This is absolutely, I know I say this about everything, my favorite part of doing makeup is highlighting. I'm taking Summer and Moonstone, and I'm going to highlight the face. I'm going to spritz a fluffy brush with a little bit of Fix Plus, and then I'm just going to go in and watch me glow. Oh my goodness. I'm going to walk around looking like a holographic goddess or something like that. Y'all see I didn't blend out that banana shade there underneath my contour either, but I'm gonna do that. Just wait. I promise I don't go out looking crazy. You see how invigorating the highlight is. I kind of lost myself for a moment. I'm gonna apply a little dab to the top of the nose, a little bit to the bridge of the nose, and oh, a little bit to the Cupid's bow as well. It just defines the Cupid's bow. You can never have too much highlights. Beam and glow all day, every day. Next, I'm going to go in with this Colourpop Lippie. I don't really wear a lot of bold lipsticks, maybe just for pictures or whatnot, but as for everyday makeup looks, I normally just wear a gloss or something very subtle, very nude. I don't like to draw a lot of attention. And it seems like bright red colors or dramatic colors, you know, well, they draw attention. And yeah. So anyways, I'm just gonna pop that on my lips, and I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Vivid Matte Nude color again. How did you guess? Always nude, always nude. I'm just gonna pop that on because I felt that that lippy was a little bit too dry. Then I'm going to put mascara on the bottom lashes because sometimes you have to go back to things that you missed. Obviously, I didn't do that when I was putting my lashes on, so I'm going back to finish the job. Does anybody else ever make those god-awful faces when you put the mascara on your bottom lashes? You're like, I hate putting mascara on. I'm like, close your mouth. Jeez, close your mouth. Next, I'm going to finish it off with some Fix Plus. This is just like hairspray for your face, for your makeup. It just kind of locks everything in place so you will have your makeup stay on all day. So spritz yourself away, fan yourself dry, and then look in the mirror, make sure everything looks good. Take you about 1,500 selfies, and that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I really enjoyed making it. Until next time, stay beautiful, like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.